Hi everyone, you are welcome to this live broadcast, and I am your host for this meeting. My name is Mpombo Victor Jr., and I have a guest who is from the Copper Belt University from the law school, and he's going to introduce himself.
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. As my colleague has stated here, my name is Promise Nuenda, coming from the Copperbelt University. I'm a second law student.
Interesting. Our main focus for today's meeting, we have come up with a very important topic that we want to tackle so that we can help youths out there. So our topic is how can one enroll into the university? Yeah, how can one enroll into the university? And our brother here is going to help us to run through how can one be enrolled in university. So we've come up with some questions, Mr. Chipangaranyelenda. So we want you to help them to know how can they be in the university.
That's
Yeah,
imperative.
yeah. So my first question is that how long did it take you for you to be in the university from the time that you finished the 12?
Okay, basically, I completed my grade 12 in 2019. Yeah, so upon completing, I applied for UNZA. I wanted to study medicine from there, but unfortunately, by then, when you just complete, we had to wait for 1 year before applying for the loan.
Okay.
Yeah, so for you to become eligible for the loan, you have to wait for 1 year in the society before you
Okay.
qualify.
So that was the policy of from the higher education.
Yes, that was the policy from the
So
higher education.
you finished school in 2019 and you joined the university in which year?
Yeah, upon completing,
Okay.
I have just stated that I applied at the University of Zambia, where I was picked by the school, but unfortunately, when I applied for the loan, I was left out. So
Okay.
I had to wait again for another year, which makes it I stayed in the society for 2 years. So
Okay.
yeah, for 2 years before I applied to the Copperbelt University. So I later applied to the Copperbelt University, and I was picked by the school. Then now I was qualified for the loan. I was picked by the Higher Education and Loans
Like,
Scholarship.
how did you feel immediately when you were left out at the University of Zambia on the student loan? Like, how was your experience in the society? Like, you had to wait for another year again for you to apply. Like, so how did you feel? Like, how did you feel in that moment when?
Okay, what I would say for anyone, it was very sad. It was something else whereby when you just complete, you still have that zeal of going into school, and I had that zeal of pursuing medicine. So I was just happy, and all my mind, everything, I was like, now I should go into the university,
Okay.
happening. So when something comes up like, no, you are not qualified, yeah, the loan, the higher education of loans and scholarship board, they require you to wait for 1 year. That experience, it feels bad.
Okay.
It feels very bad because I really wanted to go in school, and moreover, I was picked by the school, and only to keep the admission at home. You just see you are just seeing the admission at home. It feels bad. I know that experience. It's a bad experience.
Okay. In as much as you have shared your experience, there's someone out there who's just finished school and doesn't have the knowledge about how to apply, how to be in the university, and how long can it take for someone to be enrolled in university. Like, how can you tell such a person out there?
Okay,
Like the basics, how can they start for them to get there into university?
yeah, just to start with, I feel like when someone has just completed the 12, then the results are out. Then when those people they have discovered that they have passed,
Okay.
those guys they become more vulnerable.
Okay.
Simply because there is no one like to encourage them in terms of choosing a career. Yeah, to advise them based on their results that they have gotten. Because you find that you know that you are not financially stable where you are coming from, and your results cannot manage to get you into the field that you want to get in. So you find that you are not qualified when you apply for that field that you want to get in. You are not qualified for the loan. Yeah, so they need someone like who can guide them on on based on their results, on what they can do, what is the second choice that they have, someone to guide them, and away from having like a poor background whereby they're not financially stable. And there are some who are financially stable, but their results are not good.
Okay.
So also those, but they want to go into that field whereby it's very competitive. So also those, they also need an encouragement, someone who will guide them on what can be easy for them to do. Yeah, and there are those who have good qualifications,
Okay.
and being it they are poor, they have poor background, or they have good, they have financially stable background. They also need someone to guide them, to tell them procedures on how to apply, how
Mhm.
to the procedures on how to apply, how you can be admitted in school.
Okay.
In short, they need mentors. Those guys, they need mentors.
Lead mentors.
Mm.
So, sir, you are on a student loan, like on government scholarship or something.
Yeah. As
So,
well.
like, what are the steps that can one take if they want to be on the government scholarships? Like, what are the steps? Maybe when they apply in the university, when they're accepted, that's when they can apply for scholarship or what? How is the procedure out there?
So the procedure, when you've completed your grade 12.
Okay.
So upon completing your grade 12, the results come out. When the results come out, the first thing that you have to do, is to sit down with your family. You choose the program that you want to do. Someone advises you. Then when you finally come up with the program that you want to do, you apply in the university. When the university has admitted you you wait for the update. If you want to go under the sponsorship of the loans and scholarship board, you you sit down, you wait for the higher education to advertise for the loans. That's when you can now apply. When you've applied, then they'll shortlist the list on Facebook.
Okay.
Mhm.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. I bet you are getting the concept and the steps on how to follow if you want to be in the university. It's basically something which is interesting. Make sure that you follow the steps as stipulated by Mr. Nyelenda. Mr. Nyelenda, sir, we are so grateful to have you on this podcast today.
I'm humbled.
Yeah,
I'm
and I
humbled.
hope someone has been helped on how to apply and to be in the university.
And just to give a final remark,
Okay.
uh, like I would like to get my line out there.
Okay, okay,
So
okay.
to give my line out there, so that if there is someone who is I know that there is someone, because every year we have newly grade 12 uh, school leavers. So if there is someone out there who feels like he needs help in terms of the choosing of career, and how to apply, and okay, the guidance, and in terms of how to do with school things,
Mhm.
I would say I'm readily available to render my help.
So, what's your phone number? WhatsApp number?
So my phone number is 077701529 and I'll be glad to help.
5295.
Baby, 077015295.
Yes, so you can call Mr. Promise Panirenda on 0777 and he'll be there to help you, to guide you, to apply for you online. If you're not, if you don't know how to go about it, he'll always be there. And this end marks the end of our live broadcast. May God bless you. Shalom, shalom.